So the video with the Wealdstone Raider is now out. If you want any information about the charities that we mentioned, it's the Father Ray Foundation. They work with over 850 disadvantaged kids with disabilities, ranging from children to adults. Okay, so the second one is the Rotary Eyeglasses charity. This is for kids in schools in Thailand who can't see very well. They can't see the whiteboard, and this charity provides them with free glasses. And lastly, the Thai Bricks Jomtien Pool League raises money for children in rural areas in northern Thailand. We raise money every week so they're able to afford the basic necessities in life.
As you can see, my teeth are false. I've always been different. And you know what the worst thing is? Fucking having ginger hair.
Having ginger hair.
I was bullied at school. I don't want a sob story. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. It's made me the person I am.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. I'm not saying it's good to be bullied. Not to just take life.
Yeah, but it built your character. Do you know what I mean? I think in a way it shapes you. Do you know what I mean?
I lost my mum when I was 6. So my dad brought me up. When I was about, I think, 11, my dad got bored of me being bullied. And he took me to a boxing club. So I went training near enough. I didn't smoke or drink at the time. Training every morning. I was more confident.
Yeah.
And the first person that bullied me, he made my life hell for 2 years. One punch, I just knocked him sparkler. Apart from that, yeah, we didn't have a lot of money, so I started working when I was... Remember, this ain't a hard rock story. I'm living life.
We want to hear just about you growing up.
I don't want you saying, oh yes, get the smallest harmony. That's not what I'm about. So yeah, when we survived, yeah, I was lucky. Right? My dad was the best man in the world. He taught me manners. With the boxing, he taught me discipline. And more than anything, he taught me how to respect others. And that is the 3 things you need in life. My mate was coming to Pattaya, so I thought I'd pop over here and see what this is like, and then yeah, it's all right.
On the piss, meeting birds, whatever. What is that experience like in Thailand?
You know, I ain't...
Or maybe you're not that bothered at all. I don't know.
No, I'm not really interested. I know, I'm not gay, don't worry, but I'm not really interested in women. Listen, I've just bit up with a bird in England. A little bit.
Of course, yeah.
Then I met this nutcase. And I mean, a proper nutcase. This one was off the wits herself. She's still stalking me now. I think that's the reason I'm here. I'm surprised she hasn't turned up. So I'm hoping when I get back, the woman I really, really care about, I'll get back with.
Yeah. So is that the same woman you still fancy her? Do you know what I mean?
I think the world of her, mate.
Yeah. When you first came to Thailand, I mean, Thailand is very famous for its ladyboys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful. It is hard to tell nowadays. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
what was your reaction to that? Were you like,
Well,
holy
I
shit?
actually came here, first of all, before the tsunami. Just a couple of months before.
What, 2003?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was in Pattaya. Lost my job. I was laid off for 2 weeks. Came over in November, so I missed the tsunami. Just before COVID, I got invited over from a few mates of mine, so we went back over. So every time, the first 2 times I've been to Pattaya, there's been a tsunami and COVID. So I decided not to go there again.
Yeah. Before you met that girl, would you ever consider having maybe a Thai girlfriend, an Asian girlfriend, coming over here, maybe even settling down?
I have thought about it. You see the women, they're beautiful. But I wouldn't be able to afford to live over here full time. I don't think it would work, because I'm based in, I'm only ever known London, England. I'd move to Newcastle, but moving over here, I don't know.
It'd
never
be tough.
say never.
Absolutely.
If there's any beautiful women out there that want to marry me, feel free to ask.
Absolutely, yeah.
Our governments Not only this government, the Labour government, I'm not into politics, have treated our old age pensioners despicable. Where we have veterans and old age people having to make a decision between their eating and heating.
Yeah.
What makes it even more funny, 4 years ago we had lockdown in Britain. Now it's all right if our elderly are protected to date and freeze to death because our government is so uncaring. And remember, civilised society looks after its elderly people.
I agree.
So that makes Britain at this moment a third-rate country.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, we're actually finding it out more. France, Germany,
Yeah.
and you know what the worst thing was last year? I don't know if you heard it over here, when them 3 children were stabbed to death.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
The police withheld information.
Yep.
We had a backlash in Britain, they withheld the evidence. That's corruption.
Absolutely, it's, you know what, and it's absolutely, it's so ridiculous, and it boils everyone's blood so much. And
Yeah.
if you criticise that or make a comment on it, you're labelled as something. And I just think that's
You're
ridiculous.
racist, yeah.
Keir Starlin.
Who's Keir Starmer? You know what? He's the man that let Jimmy Savile free.
Yes.
He's
yes.
the man that let 2 convicted terrorists walk free to commit more atrocities.
Yep.
And we've got that prick one in our country.
What would you say to Keir Starmer right now?
You want some? I'll give it you. And you've definitely got no fans.
There are many good opportunities in Asia for young people right now.
Yeah.
If anyone's ever thinking of it, I'd say go ahead, at least visit. Leave,
Yeah, you
leave
definitely come and
Europe.
visit. Yeah, definitely.
Leave your country. Go explore a little bit. There's so much.
Well, my mate's, his missus, his brother, just had a little family part. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is it a
brilliant.
Thai family that he's?
Yeah, I tell you what, friendly. If I had that much more beer,
Yeah. They fill it
bang,
up.
bang.
Yeah.
I could understand marrying a Thai woman to that. Just
Yeah, 100%.
remember, if there's any out there,
There will
and
be.
you want some. Last year I found this street food place just in Beach Road, right next door, right in front of the 7-Eleven.
Wait, 1 second. Sorry.
So do you need any helpers?
You need any helpers?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll start tomorrow up.
Yeah.
I've got my makeup on.
Wait. Alan, if you want to just quickly mention your charity work.
Well, we just really contribute to whatever Glenn's doing. He's in charge of charities. We're happy with that. Hard enough running a bar these days. But we put full trust into Glenn. He's excellent and totally committed to what he does. And we wish him the best in everything he does. We got a nice little bar here. Not booming at the moment because nowhere is around here. Sports bar. Girls don't hassle you. Boys don't hassle you.
Perfect. What's the name of the bar and where is it?
Very good idea. Champions Bar, sports bar on Soy White House off John Chien Beach. I've only had this bar for 6 months and it's been 6 months of a bloody nightmare. I've lived here for 15 years. I've had bars in Pattaya and bars in John Chien. I had the biggest fine dining restaurant in Pattaya, Chonburi, and a French bistro. So I'm scatter myself around. But this is the last one and then I'm retired.
First time I came here, it was a lot better, but now it's just stuck too touristy.
Yeah. I think all of Thailand, like Phuket, I did not. Koh Samui, I really did not enjoy. I thought it's a really overrated place.
A friend of mine in Jens, Neil, he's travelled over here 3 times, and I thought, yeah, it'd be a bit of fun, bit of a laugh. That's when I met Jen about 3-4 years ago. Mr. Dough Getter. If you want anything, he's like the Pattaya encyclopedia. I'd like to tell you a little story that happened last year, but I only found out about it a couple of days ago. And last year, it was a bit late at night. He's had a few sherbets, as you do. Jumped in a motorbike taxi. He's driving up the road, and another motorbike taxi behind him pull over. This chase carried on for about 15 minutes. Anyway, this bloke decided to pull up his motorbike and find out what the F is going on. Jumped off, what's the matter with you? The bloke handed him his wallet, licence in it, everything, all his cards, and every penny was accounted for.
Wow.
The bloke was chasing him, not to mud him, to give him his wallet back.
Oh.
Offered him 2,000 baht. He went, no, tourists mean more money. Tourists are special.
Yeah.
Now that is proper class. I was coming from a charity event in Preston. Coming back on the train, half asleep, ticket inspector came up, asked for the ticket, recognised me, asked for a photo. Had the photo with the ticket inspector, left my wallet on the chair, jumped off the train, got to the ticket barrier, where's my wallet? Jumped back on the train, wallet gone. Absolutely gutted. Anyway, next day, get a phone call from my local football club. I got my season ticket in there at Wealdstone, just in case anybody doesn't know who I support. And some blokes phoned up, found your wallet. Anyway, blokes phoned me up. He's asked me not to say his name. Phoned me up. I said, yeah, send it to me. Next thing I know, 2 days later, through the post, every penny was in there.
Wow.
He's actually tidied up he put all my receipts. This is the thing, he was an accountant. And when I phoned him back, he said, the thing that annoyed me most, he said, your receipts were all over the fucking place. A bloke called Majestic, if you know Britain, top DJ, top gentleman, and I tell you what, one of the nicest people.
Yeah.
I'm on in a taxi, down to his recording studio. We sat there for about 4 hours doing this song. So he's done his show, spent 2.5 hours of his own time to do that song. And the next one was the video.
Did you have a good time recording it?
One of the best. We were walking down London, all the streets, and he said to me, we might have to go and face people and shout out, do you want some? People were coming to us, even the old bill or the police were coming to us. Absolutely.
That's fun.
And within 3 or 4 hours, they've done the editing and sorted everything out. Next thing we know, ready to go on Spotify. They wouldn't let us post it for 3 days. Because a certain Simon Cowell, me and him were going for #1. The only channel or radio station that was prepared to play my song was Kiss FM. Because he basically stopped anyone.
No way.
Honestly. Every penny of my song goes to charity.
Have you ever had like bad experiences, like with the average person? Like how often, like, does bad stuff happen?
Actually, I have been knocked out by a dickhead while I was running for a bus when it first came out.
Oh, what a cunt.
But what people didn't know, I had 2 bags of shopping in my fucking hand. 99.9% of people are absolutely brilliant. Yeah, not only that, people always feel pressure. The whole life is full of pressure. Some people can deal with it, some people need help. But it's finding that magic line of asking for help. The people that suffer, they don't ask for help. There's still a stigma on it. Well, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. If I spoke to counsellors, basically bored them shitless, and you know what I mean? But it's helped. Speak to those closest to you because they're the people that care about you. Life's a roller coaster. You've got to deal with the downside before you enjoy.
All right, well.
Listen, boys, you've been absolutely brilliant.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for having me.
Yeah.
And you know, more importantly, thanks for listening to my bollocks.
Oh, I could be here all day. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
All right, well, Wealdstone Raider, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Joel.
Perfect. Thank you. Perfect.